Today, we've got an absolutely incredible story from the summit of Kilauea volcano. It's about a scientific instrument that stared right into the heart of a massive eruption and, well, it managed to capture its own final fiery moments. It's a question you'd hope to never answer in person, right? But thanks to this one doomed webcam, we actually have a rare and frankly dramatic glimpse. So let's dive in and break down exactly what happened, moment by moment.
All right, so our story kicks off on what seemed like a normal Saturday morning at Hawaii Volcanoes National Park. What started as a pretty low-key volcanic event was about to escalate into something, well, something truly spectacular.
And there was hardly any warning. After just a single day of some minor rumblings, the event that scientists call Episode 38 just roared to life, setting the stage for one heck of a show. This timeline really shows you just how fast everything went down. Look at this. In about 90 minutes, the time it takes to watch a movie, Kilauea went from a pretty spectacular eruption to this violent explosion that ended up consuming the very camera that was watching it all. The show starts at 8:45 a.m. sharp. Lava begins fountaining from two different spots on the crater floor, what they call a north vent and a south vent. And this was really just the opening act. Things were only just getting started. But here's the thing. This wasn't just your standard issue eruption. No, it quickly evolved into something genuinely rare, a sight that volcanologists hadn't actually witnessed during this entire series of events. So in under 60 minutes, the intensity just ramps up big time. Those two fountains actually multiplied, creating this incredible sight. 3 distinct lava fountains all erupting at the same time. And this is what made it so unique. The north vent actually split its output, which gave it 2 fountains, while the south vent just kept going with its one powerful stream. Now, for scientists, this wasn't just a cool light show. It was a huge signal that the volcano's plumbing system was getting way more energetic, probably because a fresh surge of gas-rich magma was pushing up from below. And all that energy, it was building towards a massive release. This is the point where the eruption really transforms from a spectacular display into a truly violent event. 1 hour after it all began, right at 9:45 a.m., the whole character of the eruption just shifted dramatically. The gradual growth was over, something far more explosive was about to kick off. The fountain from that south vent didn't just get bigger, it exploded. It rocketed upwards to a staggering height of over 1,000 feet. To put that into perspective for you, that is taller than the Eiffel Tower. Just incredible. What you're looking at here is a violent, massive release of immense pressure. You've got all these trapped volcanic gases that just expand suddenly, and they propel this huge column of molten rock, superheated gas, and bits of pumice high into the sky. And all of this was being watched by a silent, little electronic observer. But that observer was now, unfortunately for it, directly in the path of the volcano's fury. See, here was the real problem. This colossal fountain wasn't just shooting straight up. It was angled toward the south, which put it on a direct collision course with a US Geological Survey webcam that was set up there to monitor the activity. So in its final moments, this piece of technology gave us something absolutely extraordinary, a perspective no human could ever safely witness. It captured a first-person view of what it's actually like to be consumed by a 1,000-foot-tall fountain of lava. And the last footage showed it all. Just this blistering cloud of hot pumice and toxic gas rushing right at the lens, getting bigger and bigger and bigger until it just filled the entire frame, completely engulfing the camera.
And then the signal just went dead. A few minutes before 10 a.m., the webcam was silenced forever by the very event it was designed to watch.
And, while that one camera's story is over, the volcano's story is not. The eruption is still going. Right now, officials have the volcano alert level at watch, with an aviation code of orange. What that really means is Kilauea is still highly active, with the potential for more events just like the one we saw.
This whole event really leaves us with a fascinating thought, doesn't it? This webcam gave us this impossible view, basically because it was disposable. So as we keep deploying more advanced, more resilient technology into the world's most dangerous places, What other unseen wonders or terrors of our planet are we going to see next?